Cowabunga dudes, we're here tonight on a most awesome turtle adventure featuring some pretty famous heroes in a half shell. Can you guess where we are?
In case you haven't guessed it, we're here at the Indianapolis Children's Museum for an After Dark event featuring four pretty iconic turtle brothers who have been fighting crime since 1984. Wait a minute. 84? Has it really been 40 years?
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtle, middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Well, now that we've recovered from shock, are you ready to head into the sewers?
Let's do it.
Turtle power. So Cowabunga After Dark, featuring Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secrets of the Sewer, is the first of four special after-hours events the museum is featuring this year. Future events include an All-Star After Dark on May 17th, a Halloween After Dark on October 19th, and of course their main fundraiser, which is the Museum by Moonlight on August 24th. If you're interested in any of those, be sure to check out childrensmuseum.org for more details. But this is the first ever museum exhibit for these ninjas, and we're thrilled to see them here at the #1 children's museum in the country. And that's not just my opinion either. With over 30 acres of fun, the museum has consistently been rated #1 by USA Today. And if you've been here before, let us know in the comments. Now, the After Dark events are designed specifically for adults ages 21 and over, which I think makes for a fun date night. I mean, this museum is a lot of fun, so who wouldn't want some adult-only time here, right? Tonight's event runs from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., but the entire museum isn't necessarily open. There are a lot of great exhibits included, though. In addition to the turtles, we'll be able to experience the new emotions at play with Pixar's Inside Out, which I'm super excited to see, American Pop, Dinosphere, Beyond Spaceship Earth, and National Geographic Treasures of the Earth. Our ticket to this event also includes complimentary Pepsi products and bottled water, and of course, there will be pizza. Your ticket allows you to get a slice of the action by visiting the Turtles Dojo, hanging out in their common room, or simply exploring the streets of New York. So Matt, do you remember the names of all the turtles?
Ooh,
I know it's been a while.
It's been a minute, but I could probably fake my way through it. So there's Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello.
Good job. Do you know which turtle wears which color mask?
No. Nope.
Well, we better go find their lair and find out.
Let's find out.
Let's do it. Okay, here we are at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secrets of the Sewer exhibit.
Do you think we're turtle-y enough to go to the Turtles exhibit? Turtle.
Definitely. Let's go. So one thing to note, there is no food or drinks inside the galleries, but they do have some tables outside of the exhibit to leave your drinks. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I personally wouldn't like leaving my beverage unattended, but that is an option if you don't finish your drink before you go into the exhibit. So let's head into the sewers. 40 years later, the turtles are still going strong. I still cannot believe that it's been 40 years. That is insane. So as you enter here, they have some displays on the wall with some of the turtle comic books and toys over the years.
So here's a representation of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was a black and white comic by Eastman and Laird. Super violent actual comic back in the day. Not exactly what people are used to seeing, which is the cartoony version that was very popular in the early 90s. Hey Joyce, you want to check out what's on social media?
Of course.
Okay. Oh, Throwback Thursday. Look at that. Some throwback Star Trek in here. Wow. Interesting.
So one of the things they have here is a periscope where you can see what's happening up on the streets. Let's see what the turtles are up to up there. Okay, now Matt's gonna demonstrate balance being the key to a ninja's success. He used to fancy himself a skateboarder. How low can you go? Ooh, look at that. Nice. Okay, so here we are at a little exhibit where we can find out which turtle we are. Who do you think you'll be, Matt?
Michelangelo? Maybe Donatello?
Looks like Michelangelo's the clown. Donatello's the inventor. Raphael's the warrior.
Yeah, probably not the warrior.
Probably not him.
Although I do know.
And Leonardo's the leader. So let's see who Matt is.
I am Leonardo.
A leader, a planner, and a thinker.
Not so sure about the planning part here. Is that what you're about?
I mean, I don't know that I would call you a planner necessarily, but you can't argue with the machine. Science.
Alright, so who are you?
Ooh, I'm Donatello. Creative and funny. Nice.
Well played.
I'm a master of the bow staff, so look out. This is a fun game where you can take out the Foot Clan with flying pizzas. You put the pizzas into the pizza machine and you shoot them to take out the bad guys. Got one. Okay, so over here we have Splinter's Dojo. This is where the turtles come to train both their body and their mind. Here's an area where you can pick up to hear a message from Master Splinter. Let's see what he's saying.
Oh, I have a pizza delivery for Mr. Michelangelo. The address is the sewer. Can you call me back, please?
Here's a station for some turtle trivia, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail miserably at this one. Because fun facts, I never consistently watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Who wears orange here? You know this
Who
one.
wears orange? Let's see, I gotta remember this. Michelangelo. Yeah, I think it's Michelangelo. Yeah!
The hand is a Marvel Ninja Clan. It's the foot.
Way to go.
Oh, nope, nope, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Start again. Those are laser beams.
Laser beams. So I'm not supposed to touch these?
Correct.
I could just do this.
Little vibration there.
Good personality, I guess.
No, oh, nope, nope, dead. Killed by laser beams.
Gotta get a strategy now. Listen, this side's easy because you could just like walk underneath it. So you have to make it challenging and come over this way. Where'd you go?
Right here.
That's cheating.
That's what you're knocking.
That's cheating. Okay, we're about to go into one of my favorite things that I wanted to see when we're here. It's the Pixar's Inside Out exhibit. Let's go.
Can you guess which one is Joyce and which one is Matt?
Okay, here we are inside the Emotions at Play with Pixar's Inside Out exhibit. Got a photo spot here with all the favorite characters. It's Imagination Land. Imagination. No, that's different. I mean, it is Disney though. Figment. Oh, Bing Bong. Here we are, Imagination Land with Bing Bong.
Bing bong.
Bing Bong. They have a carpet down here that you can follow the maze. In yellow. Let's see. We'll start here on yellow. Okay, this is made for tiny kids' feet for sure. I'm like barely scooting around. So they have a little exhibit here called Balancing Our Emotions, where you can take all of the emotions and try to stack them and see if you can balance them. And that's doing a pretty good job. How high can it go? Oh, it's wiggling. Oh, disgusting. Disgust is the one that ruined it all. Okay, so this is a fun exhibit. This is a long-term memory exhibit where you have the little orbs with your emotions on here, and they have some colored papers and pencils here. Then you think of a memory that's important to you and how that memory made you feel. Then you choose the colored paper that represents the emotion that's your important memory, and then you can write about it or draw your memory. Let's see what Matt's writing. He's picked yellow for joy. Okay, so Matt's going to tell us what his memory is.
This is color is joy. Me proposing to my wife, then girlfriend, at Victory Field here in Indianapolis. Rural tribe.
You proposed to your wife and girlfriend on the same night?
I know, it's really tricky.
That's weird.
It's really hard to juggle that. I somehow pulled it off.
Okay, well, we're going to take the paper over here. Now, I don't know if we're supposed to find a yellow orb to put it on, or a lot of people have joy emotions here. Little theme song. Oh, it lights it up based on the color. What? It'd be cool if all of these orbs were yellow by the end of the night.
Could be.
Could be. Okay, this one is a disgust when I try to pickle. That one sounds like you.
I would agree.
Yeah.
So what color is that?
Yellow. There's joy, being at the Children's Museum with my friends.
Adult friends, all right.
Oh, here's another when my husband and I got married. Aw, joy. No one's there right now. Oh my gosh. This one's disgust. My husband's farts.
Oh, there's sadness down there.
Here's sadness. Leaving the beach. I agree 100% with that. Now, Matt, I don't know if you know this or not, but they're opening a new Pixar hotel at Disneyland.
yeah?
We're going to Disneyland in September, and they've introduced Bing Bong as a character, but he only meets at the hotel. Well, they have headquarters over here. Let's see what this does. This, you can use the different controls panels to make music. Different control panels to make music. Oh. That's fun. So this is a little dial with your emotions. You can turn the wheel and you get your little emotion orb that comes out here. Change it to sadness. Oh, it made it blue. Now let's change it to anger. Now it's red. Cool. Kind of hard. This is the train of thought where you have a wooden ball that you have to balance on the train track, and you raise it up and down and move it side to side while the ball tries to roll down. Yeah, you lift it to get it to go. Whoa! Oh. Hey! You're the champion! Boom! Ka-chow! Okay, so they have an activity area here with maggot painting, where you take the little maggots and you put them in the paint, and then you put them on the paper, and they make an art piece.
Oh, yeah, he's
That's so disgusting. There he goes.
And when they go off the edge, you can sort of pick them back up and put them in the center.
Okay, and you drop them in the center, and they just sort of wiggle around. We've done this for years with adults and with children, and they are fine, unless you're...
So what we have here today is if Jackson Pollock were a maggot.
Jackson Pollock or what?
A maggot.
A maggot?
Whatever kind of weird fly thing that was.
It was a maggot.
Maggot, yeah.
Maggot art with Matt. What'd you think of that experience?
It was different. It was very different. You
Yeah.
basically took little tweezers and you were moving, very delicately moving these little maggots into paint and then dropping them, and then they would just run and do their thing.
Okay, so the way this event worked, when we came in, we had to pre-buy drink tickets. If you wanted an alcoholic beverage, they were $7 a ticket. And they advertised that they had a special turtle teeny drink for the event. So we thought we'd buy 2 drink tickets each, maybe try a specialty drink and something else. You do come to the after hours events and you want to try one of the specialty beverages that they've advertised, they go very fast. So they only had 3 stations set up. We waited till about 8 o'clock before we hopped in line to get a drink, and they were already out of the turtle teeny drink. So keep that in mind for a future event. If it's advertised that there's a special drink and it's something that you really wanted, that you should pretty much get in line when you first arrive. So another just tiny little thing with the way the event description was worded, it did say there would be bottled Pepsi products and bottled water, and there would be pizza. And that is true. They did have pizza. However, the pizza, you did have to pay for it. So it was a little confusing the way they worded it on the website, if I'm honest about that. It made it seem like pizza would be included in your mission, but it wasn't. So just something to keep in mind if you're here for another After Dark event. Just maybe ask when you first get here if that's something that you thought was included in your ticket or not before you hop in a line and waste a lot of time. There you go.
So as disappointing as it was, hearing some of the things that weren't terribly clear, I will give them credit. They did have good bourbon there to drink. This is Woodford. Wouldn't typically mix it, but it's what they had, so I was rolling with it. I know their other events have been a little bit better, include a little bit more, although the cost of the ticket was a little bit higher on those other events. This was $35 I think a ticket. Basically got you entrance and the free Coke and water. That was about it. So a little disappointing, but otherwise still having a good time.
Okay, well that's a wrap for us here at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secrets of the Sewer After Dark events. Turtle Power. Let's talk a little bit about the event. Let's break it down. So first we'll talk about some of the pros. What are some of the pros that you thought, Matt?
So obviously it's a separate ticketed event at nighttime. It's a lower crowd for sure.
Yeah.
Also don't have all the kiddos. It's 21 and over event. So that for me is a bonus. Get to take our time going through some of the exhibits and checking them out without all the distractions and all the noise and such.
Yeah. Also, your ticket included some free bottled soda and water, so that was a nice perk to have as well. So that was a nice pro.
So we should probably talk about some of the downsides, though.
Yes. So, in my opinion, I love to give an honest opinion. For the cost of this ticket, so this event was $30. About half of the museum is open, I would say, not everything. So it's about the same cost as a regular museum admission ticket. So average between $30 and $35 to come to the museum during the day. So I don't know if there's a whole lot of value. I think the value is definitely in like just having the lower crowds, like Matt said.
Good day night.
Yeah, good date night. I mean, it's always fun here just to kind of walk around. Their better event is definitely the museum at midnight, where the whole museum is open. And of course, that ticket is a lot more. I think it's $150 now, but it's all inclusive with your drinks and your food, and the whole entire museum is open. So that one is a lot of fun, and that one's in August. Another con was just like we mentioned earlier, just kind of how the ticket was worded. It made it seem like there were some snacks or some pizza that was included with the event, and it wasn't. Also, the specialty cocktail that they had, they really didn't have a lot of that. Okay, so now it's time for these middle-aged Mutant Ninja Turtles to get home and get to bed. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you learned a little bit something about the exhibit if you're planning to bring your children here. It does only run through September, so keep that in mind if you want to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles exhibit. Definitely make plans to come here before September. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Like and subscribe to our channel for more adventures. Ring that notification bell. And we'll see you next time.
Cowabunga, dudes!